All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And for those that are coming in later on, I appreciate you guys and I appreciate all the views. And I just want to say thank you so much. If it's not for you, this wouldn't be possible. The reason why I'm going live right now is because I definitely want to introduce Miss Brandi Brown. She's the owner of the Audacious Black Pimp, and I'm excited to have her on tonight's show. But she has a lot going on, and I figured I'd go ahead and spotlight her. So the only way I can do that is by bringing her on pre-show recording, I guess. So you guys, be prepared. I have an amazing woman on tonight. I did find out that one of my guests is not going to be able to make it, so hopefully I can make a maybe have a quick sub in. If not, it's okay. Me and Miss Brandi will handle the dialogue tonight. But getting back on the reason why we're here today, right now, is I want to introduce Miss Brandi Brown. Again, she's the owner and president of the Audacious Black Femme. And she first got the idea by starting this venture because she became pretty frustrated by not seeing any of her creative peers not getting any exposure that she believed they deserved. So after a lot of frustrating attempts, what she did is she didn't want that for them. So she just decided to refocus herself and her efforts on who did the things they do. So now Miss Brandi, she leads the initiative of promoting Black creatives content on her page. So I'm really excited about this because she's got a lot of great things on her page. I find a lot of laughs there. I see myself relating to a lot of her content. And what's really great is that she actually have Black content on there. So with her current venture, this is a convention, like her current venture is convention booth hosting, and eventually she'll be holding conversations herself and conventions herself with these things. So, you guys, she is very innovative and she has a great team that she's going to be breaking through all of these type of barriers on all of social media algorithms. And she wants to just give the audience the front row seat to an amazing experience, similar to what I'm trying to do for you guys. So, throughout the amazing special guests, the goal is to promote the Black creative content and pushing that initiative. So, I want you guys to just really focus on her mission statement, and that is we we can all win. That is so important. I want everyone to understand that being Black in these spaces, it's important for us to know that we have a voice. And I just love her mission statement. It states that we can all win. That means giving you, me, and everyone that's coming up opportunities like this. So, with no longer wait, I want to bring in Miss Brandi Brown.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much for joining me. I know it was a little long, but I wanted to just kind of like really give them the feel of what it is that you're doing. Um, After being able to kind of like explain a little bit, I know that you have some projects going on, and I wanted to highlight some of that for you. So, if you don't mind, if you wanted to go ahead and explain, I believe a Kickstarter that you have coming up, go ahead and let the world know.
Hey, so, as you guys know, we had our KatsuCon experience. We ended up tripling the profit of the original table, and we had excellent feedback, not only from our vendors, but from guests that came and other vendors that saw our table. And so, from getting all the excellent feedback, we decided that we were ready to raise the stakes, ready to raise the experience, and that's what we offer. And so, our Kickstarter is in place in order to fund this new experience. We want to start bringing on special guests, having special events, having media teams come to cover all these opportunities, and that's why the Kickstarter is in place. We want to be able to fund all of these new things, and I feel as though it's a great deal because if you check out our rewards, you will notice that we have different scenarios where we will host for you. We will either host a table or we will host your content. And you also get exposure to our many partners. We have many cosplayers on our team, many media teams on our team, and we have I know one thing that a lot of people have issues with is inventory, and we have drop shipping services. So Anywhere that you feel as though you will need assistance in, that's our whole thing. We are the hub so that you can succeed. Anywhere that you feel as though you will fail, here we are. And we're here to, create that movement.
That is incredible. What I love the most about it is that you're focusing in on the Black content creators. My question to you is, what is some of the things you've noticed being Black in this world, um, trying to get your content out there? What did you notice when you were, paying attention to some of your other comrades that were out there pushing that?
So I know I dealt with a lot of issues. I started my social media journey in October. So my first issue was I had no exposure at
Mm,
all. And so I had this big dream, but I had no presence.
mm,
And I feel as though I got lucky. So when I first went on, my first venture was theme boxes. So essentially highlighting Black creators through, our boxes. And you can check those pictures out on our Instagram. And I had a lot of advice given to me. One of the most harshest but honest advice that I was given was from the owner of Stranger Comics. When we reached out to him, he said that not only was this a poor time to debut, not only did I not have a good enough media presence, but there was too much going on and I would be overshadowed.
mm.
And, you know, my whole life I've been told no, you can't do it. Da, 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 da. So I decided to do it anyway, and I saw and I learned, and I'm learning how to take more advice from my more experienced peers, and that's what I went through.
Absolutely. And honestly, it's so important to hear things like that because that's kind of the purpose of this show is to really get a lot of experts and people that are really in this field to kind of give me, a lot of information in this world. I'm a Black girl getting into this nerdy world. I'm actually reintroducing myself into it since I was a child when I was in it. So to hear you being able to reach out to those that are already sitting on these platforms, I think it's amazing. And it's good that we find people out here that will give us that help, that'll kind of reach out and, give us some information or some golden nuggets, I like to call. So now that you have your platform, what are you noticing about your peers and how are they reacting to your platform, posting and, sharing their content?
So yeah, significantly better. It So Juasu Lee, actually from Juasu Graphics, was the first person to reach out to us, and I'm so blessed that he did because he gave me the ability to show trust and integrity to my audience through allowing us to host this table at KatsuCon. So now when I post Black content, now when I post about our features, now they're just like, hey, wow, that's that girl that did that, and now when I do my reels where I highlight certain cosplayers that I hyper focus on in my morning time, now they come on to it and they're like, wow, you highlighted me. That's so cool. Thanks. Can you do that again? And that warms me up inside because it makes me feel like my struggle and my yearn for wanting to assist my peers previously has been fulfilled. I am now satisfied.
And that's the goal, right? Is to be able to look back or look beside you or even kind of in front of you and say, hey, here's an opportunity for you. So I really am excited to be able to share your platform to everyone because it's like these are things we need as content creators. You have a range of different type of content on there. Why don't you explain to everybody the type of content you look for to post on your page?
Yes. So currently, I in the mornings, I go through TikTok and I find Black cosplayer content, and I noticed that especially with the cosplayers that we employ, um, they they showcase a lot of other creative content makers. So while you may have someone who cosplays as somebody from Jujutsu Kaisen, they aren't just saying, "Hey, this is me." In their bio, they're saying, "Hey, I got this costume from Everyday Cosplay," or what have you. And those are the things I look for. I look for people who actually took time in their craft and they showcased it. Currently, right now, I'm going through TikTok looking for people who are actually talking about their product. On our team, we have people who make comics, novels, um, body products. What else? We have people who make art books.
Wow.
And our main mission wasn't to only focus on the blurred community. We wanted, if you wanted to sell motorcycles, guess what? We're going to the motorcycle convention. It just so happened that all of our, my audience just so happened to be the blurred community at that time. Of course, we always promoted Black content, but at this time it was blurred content. And so it seems to be our niche. It seems to, work right now. And I love it. I don't hate it. And I enjoy the people that I work with.
And that's how it's supposed to be. I love that you actually are looking like you could have a team of people to look, but you actually put yourself out there as you're the CEO and president of this. You're the owner. You don't have to. And so you're really putting your staple on. These are the people that I really like to showcase on here. And how is that feedback? Like, are they able to like respond to you? Are they like, hey, I got some specific content I want to just give you yet? How's that looking?
Yeah, so I recently posted somebody. So I'm really love the game Danganronpa. It's my favorite game. I like games like that. I like games like Phoenix Wright, something involving a murder mystery. And I found a Black content creator. She's twins, they're a group of twins, and they make content from there. And so I posted a reel and I tagged them in it. I didn't think they would respond. I said, "Hey, da 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 da, I love it." They responded and they were so happy. They were, ecstatic. Um, we were talking about adding more content to it. I said, "Hey, have you thought about this segment of the game, that you can add to it?" And, piggybacking off of what you were saying about how I reach out to people is actually funny because when I first started, I was literally on Instagram. "Hey, I'm Brandi from the Audacious Black Femme." Da, 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 to the point where a lot of people thought I was a bot because I was trying to create appropriate speech. And now they're coming to me and they're just like, "Hey, was this you that commented back in like November?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, we thought you were a bot. My bad. Do you want to work together now?" So, I try to be formal, send emails, but sometimes I'm learning that social media is more candid and laid back.
Absolutely. First, I want to say shout out to Pink Diamond. Hey, honey, thank you so much for joining me. Hi, Shauna. I appreciate all the support. The support that you give me, you give other content creators, and that's what's really important here. Um, and I just love that. Oh my God, my girl chat, cat in the chat is here. Hey, girlfriend. So I'm really excited to really like have you on here tonight. It's kind of sad that my girlfriend's not going to be here, but it's okay because, health is first. So I'm wishing her and I'm praying her a successful recovery tonight. So tonight we're going to be discussing about animes. And you kind of touched a little bit when you were discussing about the cosplayers that you're looking for and what they kind of display in either comics or in animes. So I'm really excited to kind of like go into that journey with you tonight. And I just kind of wanted to come on here really quickly, just get everybody familiar with you. So that way they'll be able to come to your page because I'm telling you right now, her content is incredible. You get a lot of views and I'm really like proud of you to be able to like put this out there for everyone. And I want people to know that there are platforms that's willing to promote your work, promote your content. So don't think just because it's just on your Instagram that you can't get it out there. You have people like Miss Brandi here who wants to put it on her platform and to get it to the world, get it to more Black content creators. I know for me, I cosplay, which is what got me into this nerdy world to begin with, to start down this whole journey. And it's definitely something to take on a persona. And these are things that are important for other future cosplayers to see. and they can learn so much from your page. It's so many different types of content. I mean, and it changes all the time. I'm like, how do you have so much content on here? Like it's changing constantly. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So I just kind of want you guys to see her um, before we start tonight, and just kind of giving your story. Now, your Kickstarter, tell them about your Kickstarter one more time.
Yeah, so my Kickstarter is up now in our bio. Our Kickstarter is put into place so that we can start bringing special guests. And our first special guest, and I can't go into details because it's exclusive. I think you guys will really like it. Will be appearing on Friday. We're having a meeting with her on live on Instagram at 4 o'clock. I hope to see you guys there. But the idea is that we're going to start bringing these special guests on with us to these conventions, have them do their thing because they're going to be different types, and then we will be the exclusive people selling their content, and then we will have a media team circulating interviews and interviews with the customers and the like. So that's the whole game plan. We want to upgrade the experience, and through that,
Mhm.
if you do contribute to our Patreon, you are invited to our special exclusive events with our special guests, with us, with our network. So the more you invest in us, we invest in you. The reason we're asking for you to invest in us is so that we can take you to places, so there's eyes put on you. You have the exposure. You're at the right place at the right time. That's all we're here for. We're not here to steal money from you, misuse funds. All the funds go straight to the business and the people on our team. They travel, we offer travel, lodging, transportation, food, everything for our team to go out there. We hosted Katsucon for them, so all their needs have been met. So, we want to offer that experience to our team so they can be comfortable, so that moving forward, you guys have the exposure you need.
Absolutely. I love that. And this is exactly the type of people I want to bring on my channel to be able to expose this to more people. I'm excited for you, and I'm just so honored for you to be on my channel tonight and on our anime edition tonight. So I just wanted to introduce you guys to Miss Brandi Brown. She is again the CEO of the Audacious Black Film, and you can find her on IG.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being on tonight, and I'll see you later on. And if anybody wants to jump on as a special guest, let me know. I'll go ahead and send you a link, and we'll kind of make it a little party, okay? If you're
So,
interested in anime chat. Thank you again, Miss Brandi. You have yourself a wonderful couple of hours, because I'll see you soon.
all right, see you then.
So, guys, thank you so much. Tonight's episode, we're going to be discussing about anime shows, some of my favorites. I'm telling you now, I binge ridiculously when it's a good anime. And I would like to talk to you guys about it, my experience, what it's teaching me, because I don't see anime as just only entertainment. I also see it as like a source of life. Like I really get real good information from it. So if you want to join me tonight and you want to be a special guest, just DM me on Instagram, hit me up on Facebook, and if you got my number, you just call me. So that's it for now. I hope to see you guys tonight. It's at 8 p.m. And I look forward in beautifying myself for you guys, because I think I like this whole like looking raw in my interviews and then looking fabulous in my actual show stuff. So kind of gives you a little bit of balance of me and the glam me. So if you like it, make a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions, also comment, DM me, call me, text me. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys have been amazing, and I look forward in the continued growth, the continued connections, and hopefully more opportunities. All right, guys, I love you so much. See you later.